everybody, happy holidays! I just got back from what I think is my favorite vacation I've ever taken. I went to Belize. That's in Central America, if you haven't played Carmen Sandiego. I'd never been to Belize before, but I picked it because I was going to go to Hawaii, and then I thought, like, that was boring, and it was basically the same price. But you guys don't really care about that. You want to see all my videos I took, don't you? So I took tons of footage, and rather than just let them sit on my desktop, never looking at it again, I thought that I would compile them into a video for you to enjoy, and perhaps go to Belize yourself. I don't know, whatever. Let's watch some. It was very green there, and very pretty, and soon enough we got into the city, San Ignacio area. There's a butchery, and there are some horses. Horses? Run, horses! I was kind of nervous about going to a country in Central America because I don't really know any Spanish except for enchilada and poquito. As you can see from a lot of these signs, everybody there speaks English, so it was no worry at all. Did you see that one sign? It was for a Italian restaurant, which is weird. Hey, there's Santa. Hi. There are some graveyards. Yeah, graveyards are creepy anywhere you go. The hotel that I stayed in the western part of Belize was called Ka'ana Resort. The first day, I've been working really hard lately, so I just slept and more sleeping. Hammocks are very comfy. Then after that, I decided I needed to do some kind of ecotourism because Belize is known for their ecotouristic activities. They have beautiful rivers there that I had to wade through. Did I mention I don't swim? Yeah, this part of the river was okay, except I was wearing blue jeans, and I'm going waist-deep water in tropical rivers, and it was cold. I had to cross 3 rivers to get to this cave, which is called ATM. I don't swim, and I don't hit my head, or I didn't want to hit my head, so you can see I look very dandy in my sexy-ass cave outfit. Inside the cave was very dark, so that headlight came in handy a lot. There were a lot of cool stalagmites. You can make the flashlight move so the stalagmite looked like a creepy dead woman moving. At the end of the cave, you see the ceremonial chamber. Probably 1100, 1200 years ago, the priest of the Mayan people would go into this cave and they would bring pots and they would smash them because they believed spirits embodied everything. This is like over 1,000-year-old pot, and he still has kind of a crab man feature on that one. Oh gosh, okay, there were dead people in here. Nobody told me there was going to be dead people. Lots and lots of dead people. And at the very end of the cave, after you go up a 8-foot ladder and of course go 2 miles in waist-deep water, is a dead woman. Oh look, chickens! Next day we went to a Mayan ruin called, here's a sign. You had to take a ferry to get the car across, which is pretty cool. I was helping to row there. Basically, this was a settlement about 700 AD. This was kind of a complex for the higher elite classes. That big building right there is that is called El Castillo. It was a temple. It's the second highest place in all of Belize. Actually, when we got up to the ruins, there was a monkey in the tree. Well, a family of monkeys that I couldn't quite see because we were too far. Just zoom in, you'll see them. It happened. Funny thing about Xanantunich is that basically it survived after the collapse of the Mayan societies. I did not know anything about Mayan societies, but I read this great book called Collapse, and then another great book called 1491, which told a lot about not only the Mayan culture and its collapse, but about other civilizations that existed. Basically, it comes down to a lot of soil analysis, which I thought, hey, this could be a snoozer. Actually very interesting. And at the top of El Castillo, which has no hand railings whatsoever, guys, so do not go with a knee injury, you could see basically over the border to Guatemala, beautiful expanses of all the forest. It was an amazing journey, and it opened my eyes to a whole new culture that I obsessively read a lot of books on my Kindle about, because the hotel had Wi-Fi and very, very good caprañas. So the reward, after 4 days of being in the forest and being adventurous and doing a little bit of napping, was going to the beach. I went to Placencia. It is not Placentia, like I pronounced it before, and then all the people laughed at me, because placenta is not a place. It's an organ. The hotel I stayed at down there was Chabal Mar, which was a little bit outside of the town, but not far enough that you couldn't get in and out of town very easily. Placencia is at the tip of a very long peninsula, and seriously, the peninsula is so skinny sometimes, it's like only like 4 car lengths wide. It gets a little bit wider down near the tip. Okay. I saw a lot of different animals. There was a jellyfish, and I saw a crane. Oh, and the room had a little blue toilet, which I thought was really random. The town of Placencia is very pretty. What I loved about it, not only they had beautiful beaches, but everything's very brightly colored. Oh, there's a bra shop. Right? Who doesn't need a bra in a resort town? And this particular was one of my favorite houses. It's very vaginal, but you know, whatever. I can like vagina things. There are basically 2 ways to get in and out of town from the hotel, by golf cart and by bike, which I am not very steady on, but I was confident, and that's get you far. It was really weird being in a tropical climate for Christmas. I mean, here and there'd be some really weird Christmas decorations, but they weren't really organic to 85-degree weather. Hey, there's a gecko. Salamander. I don't know the official word for him. He's cute. So I went to some really nice restaurants like Rumfish and Secret Garden, which had like this watermelon mousse thing that was amazing, and Wendy's, where she got her frijoles on, and I did some drinking. That was a dragon fruit caprahenia. Very brilliant. Oh, there's a lizard. Iguana. There's an iguana. And after several days, it was time to go. And we went in a really tiny little plane that stopped 5 or 6 times on the way to the airport, so it was kind of like being on a bus, but it was a bus plane. Okay, that was my trip. I hope you learned something about a country maybe you've never been to, and you saw a lot of animals. And please don't tell customs that I brought this back in my luggage. Huh? Creepy, huh? I didn't really smuggle him. And his hair is the same color as mine.